You're gonna get Synergy's buff, her Healy buff from her ATESH, so you can be happy.
No, you see what you just did to me.
I need to be moved in with Elf, Bima, and me. And then you can put...
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Who's our strongest caster? Probably Little Lady and Sana. So I would say Little Lady, Sana, me, Bima, and Elthorak together. Here,
Is it Ray coming on a healer?
Hello.
He is going to try it on, but we're going to try it with 4 of us first, since you and Elth are in here and you guys have a lot of party healing, and see how it goes. And if we don't have enough heals because Thor's not here tonight, then we may have him get on bandage just to move it through, just to help. But yeah, Little Lady, Sana. Okay. Yeah, because we need some of our high-level casters in my group to get the buff from extra spell damage.
I'm dead. I did not bring my Scarlet gear with me. That's fucking hilarious.
What do you need Scarlet gear for?
I don't think we need the Scarlet gear in here.
We don't have.
Well,
I used my teleporter to get into New Avalon, so I can get over to the raid.
Oh.
We were using someone else's.
Run, feign death. Run, feign death.
Just kill yourself.
Run, feign death, shadow meld until feign death is back up, then run, feign death.
Are we pulling? We're pulling?
Get on my mouth.
Pulling my finger.
Nips, are you in here?
Oh.
Man, Cookie, you're looking good, bro.
Damn, checking people out, dude.
Dude,
What? Gotta look under their skirts, see what they're running.
Oh,
You like it?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Oh,
I should
sick.
put on my rig kit.
So did you guys see the videos where Tia was soloing the instructor last night in Nax?
This is cool.
There's videos?
Is never
Is there a video?
I thought that dude was taking video.
You might want to turn them down.
Okay.
Am I late for Vesuvius practice?
Yes.
Am I late for Vesuvius practice?
It was interesting for sure.
So once we get in, don't we switch back over to our normal gear?
I think you won't need it at all. Because the disguise is purely for Avalon for crafting, I think.
See you around.
Sweet.
Alright, Elf, you ready for me to fuck up Flavie, bro?
Oh.
Bim.
Holy shit.
Bim, are you in here? Is Bim in here?
How about you stop joining my Discord server and loading my
Hey, if it's not Shania Queen, it's getting...
WTF, there's a griffin.
Oh my god.
There's a flight faster here?
Yeah, so you use the flight path to get
to you.
It's like a
See you
basically a
later.
teleport to the next area, or like not the next area, but like
After we kill the first boss, then we
Seems
can
like a
start using
checkpoint
it.
if we die.
yeah, it's a checkpoint.
It is.
Exactly.
Yeah, once we kill the first boss, it'll take us to a jail. And then from there, if we die, we use the flight path to get back over there.
So this is also cool. This is an Assassin's Creed reference because of the haystack at the bottom. Which the way down, you literally have to jump off this rock.
Just land on the building below you. Or the little wall, whatever. Or the...
You land in the haystack? Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's sick as hell.
Let's do it, LD, let's do it!
And then you can
go for a roll in the hay?
Spacebar!
Have you... Dude, I've been playing that game so fucking much, dude.
Me too. Or since you got it for me the other night, it's all I've been playing.
Dude, it's fucking beautiful.
I really want to play Shadows really bad.
I can't make it to the haystack.
It's so good, brother.
haystack.
It's so fucking good.
But I bought...
And there's a rope, too. A climbing rope right next to the haystack that takes you back up.
Oh,
there,
you can do it again?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Why did you go off like that? What the fuck?
I want to do it again.
Crazy.
Assassin's Creed came out first, cobbers.
The game!
The trash here, dude, hits harder than most bosses on any raid we've been in. They're
I
pretty
wonder if I
gnarly.
go
Here.
out farther, what happens?
You probably get hurt.
Nope.
Oh wow.
Oh, this is fun.
Well, they know
There's a cute climbing rope if you want to try again.
We fight in haha.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. Elf's gonna be going up and down.
And I go again.
He's like a little kid at a theme park.
What? Beauregard isn't here, dude?
It's a
I know,
Pokemon
right?
reference.
guys,
What
you're
a loser.
They meant it, so let's see how it goes.
He said he had some stuff pop up
You're all
today.
wrong, it's a JoJo REFRN.
He
What
put
a
it in.
cheat.
He put it in chat, the raid chat, I think, or underneath the sign up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
his
tell him.
friend's
Very
putting
disappointed
his
in it.
dog
It's a
down.
Hello Kitty Island adventure reference.
Oh, yeah, I'm still telling him.
Oblivion Remastered REFRN. Dead Space reference.
Yo, I would pay money for an Oblivion remaster.
That's in the works, I think.
That's what they've been saying.
It got leaked.
They've also been
There's a-
saying they're gonna find or make more games like WoW, and they don't, or anything as good anyway.
Well, they do, but they're all shit.
Final Fantasy 14 is the closest you're gonna get to like a decent MMO. That's WoW-like.
Yeah,
Dude, I love Final
I
Fantasy.
don't know about decent.
It is decent.
I love Final
that
Fantasy.
combat feels stiff and I hate it.
Yeah,
Ozra's kinda
yeah, the
right
combat's definitely a lot slower than WoW.
I haven't played
It was
the online Final Fantasy
No,
yet, but I've played.
It's not as bad as Elder Scrolls Online. That shit can go to hell.
Yeah, at least Final Fantasy has like some substance to it.
Have you played the non-online Final Fantasies?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh, yeah,
I
same.
love all the Final
Yeah,
Fantasies
monsters,
except for the
even
online version.
Six is the best.
Hello.
My favorite storyline is probably 10.
Whereas 60 decapitation strikes.
And
God
two
damn
is-
it, Cobbers is literally trying to rage bait us. Son of a bitch.
Greetings.
9 is my favorite.
Fucker.
Is Nips over? Is Nips over here?
9
Where's
was
he
real
at?
good.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, there you are. Alright, Nips, here. I gotta trade you
FF10
some
is
stuff.
Anybody
Oh,
want to
does
race?
anybody have any shadow resistance pots and whatever else?
Anybody want to race back up to the top? I'll let you go first.
I've got 11 on me.
6, 7, and 9. Best one Tia.
I'd give some of the gold pieces for a couple. That's cool.
Oh, that
to
reminds
whomever.
me.
Where is Bamadri? I gotta get him his stuff back.
4
I
is a
need
close
stuff
fourth
from you
though.
too, Sin.
Okay, I'm attempting to
And
find
5
you
is tied for
guys.
4.
All the way down and then jump down.
There you
I
are.
actually would rate 5 over 4.
Did you happen to grab the
Back.
goodies
Or is the
for
one
the
with
back
the
piece?
Oh shit! No, I didn't know if you were. Did you buy those
You need a
things?
CPL shadow.
No,
box.
I didn't. That
And Cecil.
I looked to see if you
And
were
I'm with you on that.
if
Hear me
it
out,
was gonna be
13 is
worth
my
getting the dodge one,
4 is fucking
but
sick.
I'm not gonna pay.
And Galvez.
What was it, 70 something gold?
I'm on the wrong side of the wall.
Protection pots. Love.
Yeah. Where did you jump, Ray?
But 13.
I jumped straight down.
Really?
That's what you said.
Oh, he's over by the boss,
Changed up.
where the boss goes.
You can
You
summon
him over here, yeah.
Yeah, we can summon you. Once the
You're
rain
gonna jump off the.
You gotta go down the path all the way and then jump.
We're waiting on Beema to get over here too.
My gold.
Oh, Beema's there. Okay. Beema, let me give this stuff back to you, and as soon as we get out of here tonight, I will hook you up at the bank.
Oh, I made it.
Because I've got the mats. Keep those on you though, because some of them will be used, but
I hated 13. It was so linear. Then
some
when
of the
we finally
dusts
got to the
are
open world,
missing.
I stopped caring.
Hope all of you are ready for
I
an
was surprised
expensive
with
repair
16.
bill tonight. Multiple.
Combat wasn't terrible, but it
Hey,
was.
it can't be worse than last night's training session.
Oh, dude.
I
This
like
place,
13's
I've
combat,
gone
hated
through,
everything
I got
about
through
it.
the first boss, and then we fought Beatrix
mind
for
it.
what felt
Reminded
like
me of
forever,
10.
and it was just,
Landed in LHC.
granted, they didn't want any, like, They didn't want people telling them how to
Story was
fight or
kinda
anything
mad,
like
but
that.
I
They
loved
just
the
wanted to
combat.
figure it out for themselves, and it was just
How about
complete
16
chaos.
Banger.
We probably went through like 15 feasts. We went through world
Consumes
buffs
for
like
this raid has left me with
crazy.
12 grams.
It was
Didn't finish.
nuts.
Combat.
But-
We'll see.
Genematic.
See how it goes.
I heard they nerfed Beatrix this week, but
But while we're getting ready,
and
we
I was
can
shocked
start.
about
Well,
that Team
Syringe
Dead
isn't
story,
here.
which was one of my top expansions for 14.
We can put spot buffs on him if we want to start just buffing parties, because
Yeah, I feel weird. I can't buff anything.
yeah. Little lady, me, and Bamadri. Fear ward on this first boss is gonna need to be kept up on the tanks. I realistically don't know. I mean, Striper will try to keep. If you want to kind of stay damage, I don't know that you need to be tank on this. You might, because it's literally just the screeching terrors that are going to need to be grabbed. The one guys that are the shades of Balnazar, they are not. You don't really grab them. They just come up, they hit you one time, and they disappear. So there's nothing you can do about them. But the screeching terrors are the ones that have to be rounded up by the tanks. Off tanks. Who wants to be the first one to tank bells?
Any of y'all play Tales of Symphonia?
Any volunteers for tribute?
I'm kind of down to try it. Yeah, I can main tank if nobody wants to.
Do it.
I love Tales of.
You already killed trash.
Not yet.
No, we haven't yet. We're just getting prepped here. I'm gonna throw down one of.
IDC, I'm just here for fun times.
I already threw down a feast over here.
Yay, my Thor! Hey, I sent you a surprise in your bank, Thor.
Sin, there's already a feast down here.
Abyss was the best Tales of game. But
I love you guys.
You love us?
Thank you, Rise and them. Love.
Oh, world lost.
Feel the
Of
power.
course, there would be a update too. I'm almost done.
Yeah, if everybody, before we get rolling, there have been multiple updates through the week with CurseForge and the DVM. So check that.
Check my add-ons right now, just in
That's what I'm
case.
doing too.
Double check your DVM add-ons. Oh, yep, there was one since 6 o'clock this afternoon.
Yep, I got quite a few of them.
You didn't buy that, did you?
I did not.
I'm gonna have to reload here in a second once these are all done downloading.
I did not, so don't worry.
I still
There's a present for you.
Well,
Damn, that questy one's huge.
I do too.
thank you.
They're very welcome.
We'll be needing it, I guess.
Alright, so just a couple of things before we get going tonight, guys. I just wanted to let, just kind of talk, because everybody knows, for those of you who have not been in progressions with us before, it's basically don't expect a lot of loot for the first couple of weeks, because it's all progression. We're just learning. There may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that'll get a piece of gear this run, and that might be it. We don't know. We have no idea, so don't get upset. Just come in, have some fun. Learn the mechanics with us, play. I just wanted to make that announcement because that's one thing. We just don't want raiders to get discouraged. It's just that's how progression goes. So, Ashbringer for our pallies. There is a line of seniority succession for it. Giz is first in line. We've got Bo and Alex Straza that would probably be up coming with that. So, we're going to talk about the succession line for senior raiding, because we've had some other pallies join in, and these pallies have been raiding for a long time. So Giz will be the first one to get it. If the item for the quest thing drops tonight, he'll be getting that one. And in any of the iron things that he needs collected, if they drop in the raid, they'll go to the person who has the quest item first. Then next week, if we pick up another one, we will start splitting those to help people get their Ashbringer. So that, just trying to make it fair. Also, for the raids, like when we're talking and everything, we're gonna try to keep, I know we always like get into knacks and everybody has fun and everything, let's just try to keep the chatter down so the officers and everybody, and if you have input and you want to say something in there, just let us know. That if you know a fight better, we've got some strats worked out we're gonna try, but if you have something that you've noted or you've seen another raid group do it, feel free to share that. We just want to try to keep the chatter down so we can communicate and let the tanks talk and the healers and, you know, cross-communicate like that during the fights of the bosses. So, Striper is going to loot master tonight, so he is going to hold everything until the end, guys, unless there's a timer on it, and then we're going to roll it out. If the timer is about to expire, that's going to be the only reason we will stop to do loot tonight, is the timer expirations. Other than that, we're going to keep rolling through the trash, following the mechanics, killing the camps, doing what we're supposed to do with all these guys. Feast and world buffs, I know a bunch of you have them now. If you die and half the raid dies and you want to share them, that's fine. We will be popping them. If half the raid is dead, I will be putting feast down if half the raid has died. But other than that, we're going to keep rolling. I am making buff foods for everybody, trying to stack up 20 stacks per person. All hunters and rogues, come trade with me right now. If you do not have a stack of this, hold on, I'll type it in right so you can see. If you don't have a stack of this, come open trade with me. Because that is for you to use personally if your feast falls off of you, just in case.
Well, what state are we in so I know if personal use is allowed?
What's that?
Sorry, bad joke.
Cookie, you are gonna need these.
Oh, I get it.
Also Prowler steak.
And, yep. Bo, are you here?
I am. Sorry,
Okay.
I just made it.
I got you some Prowler steaks too, but if you don't have any of the buff foods, come open trade with me. I've got a few stacks made for like people who can have those personal ones on them. I've got Prowler steaks. I have the filet of flanks, which is the agility. Prowler steaks are strength, and then I do have a few sunrise omelets for our healers if you do not have a stack of those.
Can we get summoners for
Elth, you don't have any, do you?
Going out to summon Bo.
What did you say?
I don't
Cowboy
get it, I just wanted
Sunrise?
to make Ray feel better.
Yours here. I know you don't. That is your personal buff food. We're about to eat a feast. You're not going to need it in the beginning, but if you die for some reason and we don't re-put a feast down, eat your personal food.
Me and Nips are up here.
I already threw down a
Is it-
feast earlier.
It's better than the red fin?
Yes.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think I gave Bim some last night, right? Oh, Noxie, you need
Yeah.
some?
Yes, please. I haven't got the maid yet.
Alright.
I'm gonna log for a second just to save the pots while we're waiting for everybody.
I missed the feast spark. I don't know where it was. Was it up top?
It was down here.
No, it was sitting over here under the worm.
Yeah.
Alright. Did everybody get the feast?
I did.
Yep.
The cauldron, yeah.
Okay, I'll just eat my personal food then.
Big boy tree.
But basically, just that was the announcements. All I had for that. Just the progression. Don't get discouraged. Ashbringer's going to be in HR each week, and we're going to designate the pallies to get it. Discord, just keep the chatter down, and then loot. We're going to keep moving. Feast and world buffs will be when half the raid dies, unless you have some of your own you want to share.
I really hope they nerfed some of the trash in here.
They did.
Alright, we got buffs up. Let's get moving on some trash, guys. Bo's coming, so when he joins us, we'll put some spot buffs on him.
Oh god.
I'm here. Thanks again for the summon, you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Spark Master. Ooh, where did you go?
You get down the hill, jump off the rock.
I said I was logging so I
Straight
could keep
onto
my
the hay.
pots.
Striper, I think you stay tank for right now until we see how many of these guys are coming out on Balnazar. Because we really don't know how many of the Screeching Terrors are. All of us priests, when we get up to Balnazar before that fight starts, because we really don't know how many of the Screeching Terrors. All of us priests, before that fight starts. If you are feared, please let us know so that we may look at you and rebuff you. Oreo, little lady, I'm gonna have you keep yours on Spark. Ben, you take Oreo and always watch his fear ward, and I will watch Apricot.
You can put me in a group, and my inspiration will like dispel people around me in my group.
Or the rogues, you mean?
No, for tanks or healers or anybody, because everybody gets feared, right?
Yes. Well,
So
not necessarily. I don't think everybody does. If you're close to the Screeching Terrors, they can fear you. The ranged may not have as bad of a problem of it. They're going to be more affected by the debuff that gets put on us that we're actually silenced. And we'll talk about all that when we
get there. I've got a rune that dispels periodically, so like you'll get feared for 1, maybe 2 seconds.
Exemplar?
Yeah. But I have to cast it every 2 minutes, so...
Well, you're in the tank group, so that's probably actually a good thing.
You've got me...
No,
it's Thor. You've got me in group
I got
5.
mine on too. It's okay. I got mine on too.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, Spark, let's just go forward and start. We're gonna clear some trash. I'm gonna put a mark on Sparky. Nobody go past him, please. I definitely can't pass
I think they're hell out of these days.
Did they?
Yes, they did. Holy cow.
Those one guys had 800k.
Mark, after this,
Got 550 now.
let me put a run on real quick before you pull the next pack. Or let's change my gloves out, actually.
Okay.
This is definitely way harder last.
Yes, it was. Oh my
we
god.
We got like twice the people too.
Alright. Okay, give me just 1 sec, Spark. Sorry about that, guys. Apologies.
I want the bigger HP mobs back.
No. Why?
Why?
Ads? Are you serious?
He wants the challenge.
We don't need
Not a
to
challenge.
spend,
That's just a lot of health.
yeah,
Just
we
wait
don't need
until
to
the bosses,
spend more
though.
time on trash.
Yeah.
Trash
Bosses
is already
will be hard
awful
enough.
in every raid.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep putting like tons of trash in every raid. Like, boxes.
Yeah.
I just hate when they make the ads harder than the goddamn boss, man.
Alright, Striper, you are now promoted to Master Looter. Sorry, guys, I had to get a few rest of those things on. Okay. Whenever you guys are ready.
Yep.
Okay. Ready. Yeah, they nerfed the crap out of these. Holy crap.
Yeah. This is crazy.
There's a captain right there.
Yep. Come on over here, big guy.
Are we killing his ads first or him?
I'm holding him.
We did the ads first last time. Those casters can be nasty.
Yeah.
I don't have any update now to the presence on it.
The Crash 2 guys, just so you know, the Praetorians are the ones that do the whirlwind, right? Was that what we figured out last week when we were in here? So
One group that was like 4.
Apricot, was there a DBM notice for that was popping up for you guys? I can't remember.
No, there was a blue circle in the ground.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I can't remember if there was...
This circle was fairly noticeable if you're watching for it.
It's just as much much health as Ragnarok's. What the fuck?
They had more before, too.
Alright.
Do we want to go down or just have these guys across the way first?
Yeah, let's go down and let's clear that
This is
area
the
down
group
there.
They all four pulled too.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I don't know if I think we learned this last week and you guys were here for that. We don't have to clear this entire area. We just got to clear our way into that church on the right-hand side, because once we ring the bell and like the boss comes and everything like that, he will murder everybody for us. We don't have to worry about pulling any extra crap.
Yep.
I don't think these guys have a high chance to drop orbs or anything. I think it's the next area they have a high chance.
Yeah, this area I don't remember them dropping much of it.
Yeah, and I think that's because of what happens.
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't get on the spin and find shit.
DBM was telling me Whirlwind is all having updated, maybe.
I updated. I don't have
Mine updated and mine didn't say anything either.
Maybe in it. If you're close enough to him.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing. Yep, he's saying it again.
I'm a mile away and it told me right here.
Yeah, I just saw it twice.
A dead body.
Innovated them.
I'm pummeled.
I'm having so much help.
Give him as much health as KT.
I don't care if they nerf the help. I just want it to still be difficult.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. It's just
Fine with difficult, but like adding more health to something is just not difficult. It's just longer to kill.
Yeah, because they had like the mini bosses with like 9 million health. It's like, are you kidding me?
I'll give you that. I don't want it on trash, but bosses I want to remain difficult.
Oh yeah.
That's
well,
that's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, and the fights are difficult enough. Like without even the health, just the strategies and like all that. Like that's difficult enough. We don't need their health to be infinite.
Like honestly, I'd rather have a gauntlet of bosses than like a dungeon full of trash.
Yeah.
Like that's just, like Black Temple too. Prime example.
Yep, I see him. Someone pulled the hunter.
They're probably called Crash Temple. My favorite raid was also the most annoying raid.
The hunters don't do much, and they have very little health.
One of them had a righteous orb.
Yep, there's a righteous orb right here.
That's my orb. I'm just kidding.
We master loots it.
50 gold now.
No,
I believe it's Striper's orb.
Yep.
As soon as he loots it.
Hey, that's my cannon. 3 rounds are on.
Probably roll on later.
We're not
Or
gonna
go in the
have
guild
that.
bank.
If you guys want to roll them out, people are still needing orbs, that's fine. We'll just roll them at the end, and if you receive one, we're gonna take it by faith that we're all guildies, take care of each other here. You don't roll on one again.
Well, that's what I
Yeah,
was
I second that guild bank.
I mean, we can, but
Then we can put it on the list to reserve.
I know people are still trying to make some of their gear though, and they may need them. So I mean, it's up to. Oh God, where are you? You were out of my line of sight of healing.
Oh, sorry. I thought everybody's close.
This
Yeah. Lesson learned there.
You have to concentrate too, which is like.
Oh, is that what I'm standing in? Son of a...
Yeah, bring him in.
Yeah,
Don't stand in the light.
Get out of the consecrate.
Yeah, I did.
It's painful. What the fuck?
That's a big circle.
That's a cool look if you consecrate.
1100
damage each.
1173. That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, don't get in the consecration on the ground. The red stuff that's going, they put that out. It will definitely damage you.
Where were you at, Oreo?
Beauregard's got me.
Okay.
Thank you, Bo.
Of course, anytime. It's my job. I take it seriously.
I'm a paladin. It's my job.
Oh, we got one coming up. There we go.
Okay. That thing had no health. What was that?
That was me.
That was a soldier. 250k.
This is 14,000 on that footman.
No. You're a fucking G. Who's throwing down world bus?
That's like a fucking flashbang in this room for me.
Yeah, low key, that was like setting my eyes off. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was almost setting my seizures off.
Alright, we're gonna have healers up here. I'm gonna start killing some of these guys.
Yeah, there's only a few that are up in the tower.
I think there was 2 last time, so I guess.
Maybe we should leave and have somebody who's fast pull the thing and run out.
It's already pulled up.
Someone already did it. Run out.
It's alright. Let's get out of here and go
Well,
back
we
up
get the
a
other-
little ways.
Yeah, there'll be some mobs that run in there. So, oh shit! I took a wrong turn.
Oh, we got mobs here already.
Let me lead the way. I don't know what I'm doing.
Wow.
It does look like for sure.
Like they copied the building.
Come back down.
With how much they nerfed this trash though, it like really didn't matter.
Oh shit!
Alright, we got.
Watch the whirlwind as it creates wounds.
Yeah,
Probably bring my
Probably pull them out. Walk up to the concrete.
Yeah, consecrate and the paladin retribution.
No, I got stuck on the wall. No. My world bug.
I can't do anything here.
I got him outside.
Oh shit, I'm getting diddled here.
I'm leaving.
He's touching my special spot. Oh, sorry. Went to jump.
Try to bait these guys away too because of their fleet.
I think it was only telling me whirlwind if I had them targeted. I think it was only.
I died in the corner.
Yeah, because I haven't been seeing that pop up. Alright, let's get spot.
Oh shit.
Oh, we pulled.
I accidentally pulled.
God damn
That's
it,
my bad.
Oreo.
That's 100% my bad. I got distracted
Yeah, it
by
was your
something.
bad.
I won't do that again, I promise.
Yeah, we'll let the boss kill all these people.
Okay, you're Canadian.
I am Canadian. And the guild lord, yeah.
I can't believe they dropped one.
There's a pet coming. There's a pet.
Yeah, I'm backing them up.
No, we're good.
Dogs.
I'm gonna stand by the cannons.
The dogs.
Someone ran out. Someone run out that portal and those guards obliterated them.
Yeah,
Alright.
nobody go through that portal down there because it will wipe everybody.
Oh, by the gates? Neat.
Yeah, do not go through that portal.
Ah, plan C.
Like this.
Healers, mana backup.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Those guys
You're
over
good.
there, once you try to go through the portal, they get like infinite strength and they just one-shot everybody.
The person who goes through the
Really?
portal will leave for instance.
Yeah, it just takes you outside EPL because that's what I did. I just ran right past them.
Y'all were all dying, and I got out of the raid.
Alright, Striper, we got a sparkle over here. I don't know if that's yours or nope, there's nothing on it. Alright. We're going up to the main building up there, guys.
Yep.
Captain
Captain
Cornwall.
Carnweald.
Captain Cornhole? What?
Got a Pat coming in on the left.
Hey, Pat.
That's about as far as they go. We
Yeah.
could take them out just so they don't jump in with the fight. Yep, there we go.
That one.
That'd probably be a smart.
Either way.
Well, I
Why
just
do
don't
you
know
have-
if the boss kills all these ones up here or not. I can't remember.
And this guy did a ton of like retribution aura damage to all the melee.
Oh, somebody pulled the holy there.
They appeared.
Must be careful of that.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Wow, those Praetorians had they had boss health on them.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they had 800,000 last week.
But you gotta understand that this is probably tuned for Season of Discovery. It's like the first raid to be tuned for.
I get it, but they nerfed it. Like, what the fuck?
Melee's gonna take a lot of damage.
Well, it seems like a lot. I'm not gonna nuke.
Oh, it was a lot worse last time.
Yeah.
Jealous.
To be honest, I don't know what's going on.
Get nerfed at all, that's why.
Yeah, Rogue didn't get nerfed either. He got buffed.
It's true.
Sala, where were you?
Okay, so
We're gonna go up in here. We're gonna go up in here, guys, and Sparky's gonna step in front of the door. That is going to get the spirit of bowels flowing out, and we are going to run out behind him and go down to where we were in that square. He is going to one-shot all the guys around him,
Oh my
kill
god,
him,
that's my...
and then when we
This is
get
pretty
ready,
cool.
we'll talk about the fight before we actually pull him.
Yeah,
Alright,
nothing
run
will
out.
happen here. Yeah, it's fine. We can just go outside. He'll just turn into like a spirit and fly out of here.
A demon?
Can I watch? Can we watch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Just don't go down the hill yet.
Don't pay much.
Don't go past this point. Here he comes, flying down. He gets up, he starts wiping out all those guys around the center of the tower.
Yes, it is.
I get to watch from down here. I got eagle eye.
That's one big ass demon.
And now they're all
Dang,
dead.
they're all dead.
Did you
Yep.
not do live strat or
Damn, that's fucked up.
So,
Alright.
Oh, I have.
15 million health. Oh my fucking god.
So Sparky, how you feel about main tanking him? Oreo, Striper, and Apricot grabbing all of the Screechers, the Screeching Terrors. Are you okay with that, or would you rather have one of them main tank?
it doesn't matter. I thought Oreo was gonna do it, but I can do it.
Okay.
If need be.
Alright, let's do Oreo then, main tank. Since you got your bear swipe, as soon as you see the Screeching Terrors come out, Sparkmaster, Striper, Apricot, you guys are going to go around and grab them. Do not worry about the Shades of Balnazar, because they will just spawn, hit somebody, and despawn. So that's what happens with them. We are going to grab him, and we are going to pull him away from that circle that he's going around right now, as far as away as we can get him, because when he goes into phase 2, as he's shifting into it, it gives you the melee as well as the casters to still damage him before he shifts into phase 2. So Oreo, when you take him, either take him straight back towards that portal, don't go in the portal.
Oh, Sin.
Yeah.
They nerfed that. He runs really fast. There's no point in bringing him to the portal anymore.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
he like fucking books it.
Okay,
He's
that's
he's
good to
not
know.
slow.
Okay, then we'll just keep him where he is then. So like I said, he's going to summon the ads. They're called Screeching Terrors, so that Sparkmaster, Striper, and Apricot are going to grab those. We're going to try to get all of those burned down before he shifts into Phase 2 as well, guys. In Phase 2, he is going to go up in the air. He starts to summon, like, different types of ads. You're still going to see the shades of himself up hitting people. We're not going to worry as much about those unless they start giving overwhelming, and then we're going to call out burn the ads, burn the ads. But basically, he's up in the air. At this point, it is going to become a ranged fight. Melee is kind of just going to be standing around, jumping from circle to circle. That's the other thing I need to mention. There are going to be these bright circles that spawn on the ground around that whole circle he's padding around right now. You are going to get a debuff that will silence you. If you get a debuff and you're standing in that circle, you need to shift to a different circle so that it will clear off of you. If you shift to a different circle and it does not clear it off of you, go to another circle. One of those circles will clear the silence off of you. What's that? So if you're not in the light, you're going to be silenced. If you get silenced while you're in the light, shift to another light circle. Alright? Any questions so far on that?
All good.
Can we assign groups to circles? Or are we going to do that?
Yeah, you'll see them when they pop up in Phase 2. They're very bright, glowing on the ground, because the problem is if you're not in the circle, you're silenced and you cannot damage him. Sorry. Go ahead, Spark.
I was going to say, another thing that I was finding out is that we need to keep healers in separate circles. Don't have all the healers in one or two, because if that circle gets silenced, then all of our healers are useless. So we need to spread them all out.
So, Bim, alright, so we'll do this. Elf, you go in the circle right as we come down the path.
Right.
Bim, you go in the circle that's going to form as we go down to the left. I will go to the circle to the right. And Noxie, you hit the one that's far off where he's walking by right now. Once those pop up, that's not going to happen until Phase 2, but just know that's where your circle is that you're going to go in. So Elf is closest to us right now. Bim is on the left side of where we're facing right now. I'll be on the right side of where we're facing right now, and Noxie will be on the far end. So we can split those out. Okay, so anyway, past Phase 2, guys, he's at 40%. He's going to phase into Phase 3. He's going to still be summoning the Screeching Terrors. He's also going to be having his shades still coming up. But he is going to be summoning Infernals that will come out. At this point in Phase 3, some of our circles will not be clearing our debuffs anymore. If you see an Infernal pop up, one of the tanks, the off tanks, will grab that Infernal. If you are silenced, go next to that Infernal. We are not killing the Infernal because he is our light. Do not damage the Infernals. He will be our light in order to kill the boss. So Phase 3 is basically, we're not going to worry too much about the ads again. You're going to stay in the light so that you can do damage. If your circles aren't working, get next to the Infernal that's called out. You're going to stay in the light so that you can next to the Infernal that phase where you're going to pop cooldowns, burn everything you can. This is the phase that you have to damage him the most. So that's basically it. I say we give it a test run, and if we have any questions after that, we'll go from there.
And can we get our fear wards back up?
Yep. Alright. Apricot, I got you. Bam, you got Oreo. Little Lady's got Sparkmaster. If your fear ward falls off, tanks, could you please call that out so we can
It's going to be pretty fast, so whoever has aggro pretty much should just get it as soon as it falls. Like it might fall off 3 or 4 times.
Alright. We will do... Oreo, do you have assist? I just gave you assist.
MP.
Give it me.
Alright, chums up, let's do this.
Leroy.
Who's I have chicken?
Can you use pull? Oh, there you go.
Got a little mad, bro. Whoa, I'm lagging. What's going on?
I just got dumped.
Range just spread out around him wherever Oreo takes them. Oh no, we lost Ray.
Okay, spread out a little bit. So good, everybody.
The shades will just hit you once, guys. You need to be in range of healers.
Try to grab the terrors and bring them back to the boss, and we can all just smack them.
Yep. I forgot to mention that. Good call, Smart.
Yeah.
If you have this, if you have this, oh, you're one back on apricot.
They'll go to phase 2 at about 70%. Oh,
yep.
Weird.
So the lady reward back on Sparky.
And they remember to run out every now and then and drop off your frames one. I guess it's going up now.
Alright, get in a circle. Everybody to their assigned circles.
Door's got the...
I am silenced. I had to move. Sorry, guys.
Tia, you shouldn't even have to be in a circle.
Yeah, it doesn't affect hunters.
Yeah, you don't really need anything except your trap from silence.
Healer protection RT8, I have aggro.
I'm not silenced at all.
Damn it.
Oh, people are dying so
over
fucking
here.
fast.
Healer protection RT8, I have
Oh,
aggro.
shit.
Healer protection
Man,
or death.
damn it,
2.6%
dude.
health.
Yeah, that's a pretty good though for a first try ever, guys. I mean, we got him through part of phase 2, so.
By the way, the ads cannot go inside the light. They get mad.
Yeah, tank them on the edge.
Protection healer is dead.
Yeah, tank them on the edge. Not only do they get mad, I think they kind of get immune to some abilities.
Alright, run back.
0%
Let's
mana.
buff up again. I'll drop world buffs. We'll drop a feast.
Protection near death.
That was a pretty good pull.
And also make sure to kick the fears.
Always be stacked unless you get carrion swarm.
Oh yeah,
not
you
being
can kick
slapped by
that.
the shades.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Healer protection. 0% mana. Out of mana.
Breachers, kick the screeching
Healer
terrors.
protection near death. 0% health. Yeah, we had a massive
Oh,
amount
we
of
still
ads.
got people
I keep
inside
getting mind
now.
controlled.
I got insta-fear
Yeah,
and
I'm
died
getting
LOL.
mind controlled over and over again.
I know, I was too.
I popped in.
You have to worry about that is make sure if anyone's mind controlled, try to CC them if you can.
Can't go back in yet.
I just made it in.
I'm in.
Okay, so you can kick the screeching terrors to keep them from fearing. Oh, still can't go in.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, we're all in.
I can't get in.
I'm in.
Step out a little bit and try.
Yeah,
Doesn't
sometimes
like
you
me.
gotta run in twice.
Sometimes you have to walk down further down the hill to get to go in. You have to like walk down the hill a little bit and then walk up.
What the hell? They kicked me out. There it goes.
Maybe. What you got?
Okay, so everybody kind of got an idea now about the circles on the ground and the screeching terrors. The off tanks pick them up. Don't let them get into the light.
What did you say about hunters?
Hunters don't have to worry about being in the circles because this debuff doesn't really affect you guys.
Yeah, like if you want, hop in a circle for a second, throw your trap on a group of those things, and then hop back out.
We should always be stacked with someone unless you get carrion swarmed not being slapped by the shades.
Alright, and before he gets into phase 2, guys, if we still have some of those screeching terrors up, let's try to burn them down, but like, if we can keep him off of the circles, Oreo, when you're tanking him, like more towards the center of that square, that would be better, because then the tanks can just grab them before they head to the circles and pile them on top of you guys, and then any AoE damage or whatever can help kill them too.
For which one? Sorry?
What?
Which part? Sorry?
Oh, it's for Bowels, if you can keep him off of those circles, the bright circles that are on the ground in each quarter of the around the fountain, that way the screeching terrors don't get in the circles, and then the off tanks can just grab them and throw them like towards you, like towards the fountain.
For sure. I didn't notice him right away, but I'll look out for him.
Yeah, or if you don't even want to tank them right in that fountain, we're just trying to keep it where everybody's in the healing range of all of our healers. So, because if you take them off to the side of that square, then or any side you decide to go to, some of the healers might be able to run to the side of that. Side to go to, some of the healers might be. Like, see where the fountain is in the center, if you can try to keep them on that, and then when the screeching terrors come out, then the off tanks will just drag them over to you.
There's a feast synergy.
Yeah, I was trying to do that. Sorry, I'll try it again.
No, you're good.
My bad.
We're learning, man.
Can I pitch in real quick?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Should Melee take this fight like Veilstra's in Blackwing Lair and stack super heavy, because the terrors only spawn when there's one person by themselves. So we just stack, and then if someone gets the carrion, they can just walk out, kind of like the corrupting blood.
Yep.
We can try that. Maybe might make things smoother. I'm just reading like comments on YouTube videos, so I haven't done this before.
Syrange also said that in the chat.
Oh, okay, nice.
Thank you, Serge, as well.
Alright, everybody eat their food.
Oh, I just popped roll buffs.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit. Eat your soup.
Maybe this will stack the roll buffs and
we're cheap.
He's
Don't tell
lying.
them
He
they
did it
stack.
on purpose.
I'll let you and Giz take care of buffs tonight then. You guys are the 20 stackers.
We could have a rotation. It's not a big deal.
Just already checked to see if everybody's got their buffs on them.
Oreo's got blue on him. Just so you know, we know where to follow.
Yep, Melee will be on blue square. Sparky, you and, like I said, you and Striper and Apricot will just be grabbing those screeching terrors and dragging them to the boss.
Yep. Alright. Tank Balmazar on Fountain. Keep him out of circles.
Yep.
That's it.
Correct?
Just keep them away from those lighted circles.
Yeah, however, Bring those ads to the light, just not on the light, so we can hit them.
Yeah, during phase
If I don't
two.
notice it on the ground, can someone just like call it out? I guess.
They're going to be pretty much in the walkways that you can see, the 4 walkways where they all come into the circle. That's about where all the circles will be. He'll just make a big circle around that fountain. 4 of them.
Well, if we don't want to pull the Screeching Terrors to him just to AoE down, then we just have the tanks pull them off to the side. And if the tanks pull them close to someone who's in another circle, switch from the boss to the Terrors and just down them. Because if you have to have him in the light in order to damage him, then we need him to be in one of those circles, bowels. Right?
He doesn't have to be in the light, I don't think.
Just
That's what I wasn't understanding, because I mean, I thought he didn't have to be in the light. You have to be in the light as your individual person in order to damage him. But for melee, if they're not close enough to a circle, how are they going to damage them if they have the debuff? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like rogues and warriors can still damage them, but paladin.
Okay.
Paladins are mana users, though.
Well, Eve, Anna, were you guys able to, Mariah, were you guys able to hit him?
I didn't see. I was hitting ads that phase.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a ranged only part in phase 2.
Here, I thought also I died.
Yeah, you guys want to bring him down as fast as possible.
So it.
Okay. Alright, well, let's give him another go, guys.
Yeah, try to save save your cooldowns for phase 2 if you can.
Melee, don't worry about him during that party.
Alright, on your pull.
Get the fear wards up.
Yep.
Alright. Let's roll.
And please make sure to kick the fear.
Actually, you know what, too, guys? I don't. This is a. We should put Shadow Ward on everybody. That might help.
I already did.
You did? Okay. Oh, you did. Little lady, I see that now.
Okay. It might take a few times, but we'll get him.
I'm like so bad.
Okay, let's try to burn down the terrors.
Okay, the swarm is on me. I forgot to mention that to you guys too. If you get something called Carrion Swarm on you, step out of the raid party.
It's only a few yards, so.
Yeah, I think it's like 2.
Up into base.
Fear wards.
Yep.
Got 2 up.
Okay, let's put the terrors down while he's going up in the air.
Range, get him.
Bring him closer to the light so I can hit him.
Yep, trying to. 3 of them over here. Yeah.
I'm mind controlled. Oh, never
Do
mind.
not kill the mind controls.
It's okay, I'm dead now.
Noxie mind controlled.
Don't kill Noxie, please. Don't kill Noxie, guys.
Oh, she's out of it.
What's killing y'all?
Carrion.
Eve
is mind
Eve is
controlled.
killing us.
Some Screeching Terrors over here. Yep.
Eve mind controlled. Oh, never mind, he's out.
Doors get swarmed, don't stand next to me.
Okay, Spark, you're about to get mind controlled.
Yep.
Hibernate. Spark. Never mind, he's out.
Yeah, that mind control
stay
again.
out of the light just by a couple inches. Engaging inside of the light.
Make sure to stop those, get away from me.
Yeah, if you get the carrion swarm on you guys, you have to get away from everybody at that point.
You got those.
It was the terrors that were killing me.
Yeah, where there's too many of them.
Did we get those burned down before phase 2 started, or did we have some left over?
We had some left over, but they're just, there's a lot of them coming out now.
We
I am
have
a
the start
bit.
of phase
Damn
2.
it.
You know, how did people do this before the nerf?
Yeah, it was awful.
40 people.
0% mana.
40 people.
I
With
think we
the
had 32 in one, then the raid that little lady and I pugged.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I saw people in trade looking. They had 30 and they wanted 10 more.
Ribbon.
Healer protection near death. 0% health.
Alright, we got this. Every fight we know we're looking and finding some stuff that we know we need to do. So we had a little too many screeching terrors. We just have to start
Yeah, we
looking.
gotta make sure everyone is stacked up.
Gonna have to start burning some of those down.
So I had carrion swarm pretty much that entire fight. It seemed like.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I was having that issue.
I had
Yeah, me too. If you get it, you have to get away from everyone. If you're too stacked close, I think you refresh the buff.
Right. I mean, I'm sitting far back until my stacks fall off, and as soon as I run back in, I've got stacks again. How far away also do we need to... Like, I'm backing up to the point that I can't even hit the boss anymore. You know, just like as far back from the group as I can as a melee.
So yeah, I was actually testing that fight. It was falling off of me, and I wasn't moving out of raid. What I saw in a video of somebody explaining the fight was when you get carrion swarm, you're not supposed to move out. You're supposed to stack up with a buddy. And only 2 people are allowed to be stacked up.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, that would
just, like,
stop the ads from spawning.
So don't hard stack melee. I think it would be better if everybody kind of like loosely stacked around the boss. And,
Sort of
like,
a Cthulhu buddy system sort of thing.
Yeah, grab a buddy.
It's like you're dead zoning a buddy where you're not touching them, but you're not going more than like 10 yards from them either to spawn a dude.
So the circle of
Then if you don't
domination.
stack... Sorry.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say about the carrion swarm, if you don't stack directly, then you don't get carrion swarm, but if you don't go too far, you don't get dudes, so you stay in that like Goldilocks zone. Of anyone, you know, just buddy system or find somebody, you know. Or if you have to run out, you know, go towards maybe a hunter that's, you know, already standing in, because they don't have to be in a circle, for example. So they could stand in between and then you could go out, still be close to somebody.
From what I heard, it's only 2 yards
Yeah.
you have to stay away from, so I think we should be able to... Everyone should buddy up.
Another thing that I was seeing is it's putting 2 stacks on you of carrion swarm. One is 20 seconds and one is 30 seconds.
I was getting one that was only 4 seconds.
Yeah, I was
Goes
getting
up with
20
the
and 30
sprites.
second stacks. 2 different icons.
He was saying that they wanted this to be tough.
Me.
I'm
This
fine
is
with
just
it
the
being
first
tough.
boss.
It's
Yeah.
fun, but like...
Yeah.
He's got a lot of health. I think they should bring that down a little bit. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
this is the easier of the first two bosses.
It
was going down pretty
supposedly
fast.
They nerfed the hell out of Beatrix, though.
I hope so, because
15 million health is crazy.
Yeah, instead
Well, yeah,
of getting
because
3
Beatrix
groups,
only
you
has
get 2
9
now.
million.
And she's got a lot of ads. Well, let's go.
She does have like a 7-minute enrage timer, and 3 minutes of that are other ads.
Yeah,
Before
They
you
all
fight her.
got 10-minute timers now. They switched that.
really, it was 5 minutes
Yeah.
for her. That was nuts. So yeah, once you got into phase 2, it was pretty much just a DPS race.
Wow.
Alright. Looks like everybody's ready. Or, oh, Noxie's not. Alright, so Oreo, it will be on your pool.
Yep. Does he have a cleave?
I believe. I think he does, actually.
Alright. In with Oreo.
Fjord's out.
Melee stand at max range. She's actually got a pretty decent hitbox. I know, I was just standing on 3 of you and I got 3 stacks immediately.
Getting blanked by Cares. Make sure you find the button. There's your buttons.
Little lady, stack up with someone. Sparks on, you need to stack up with someone.
Your ward back on you.
I got it.
You can discuss this, don't you?
Appreciate you.
Stack up. Both the trees are stacked up.
What is the closest person?
Spell.
Where's the boss going? Oh, he's going phase 2.
Going up in the air, yep.
Let's burn down the ads real quick. There's quite a few of them.
Yep, get in a circle.
Yeah, keep the ads just out of the circle.
Bubbled out of it.
Owie.
Trank shot one of them. You can trank shot the ads.
Right there.
I got mind control.
Healer protection RTA, I have aggro.
Yep, I know.
It's worse this time. What did we do wrong?
That's one.
There were way too many screeching terrors.
Yep, we gotta get more of those ads down. They're killing everybody in the circles.
Well, the thing is, they shouldn't be spawning, right? If we're stacking.
Protection healer is dead.
We're scattered all over. There's not much stacking.
Yeah, I was by myself in the back bubble. I died almost instantly.
I got yeeted in.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we split groups? If you're not melee, melee's gotta be on the boss. All of the
Yeah,
range.
they can't be on the boss in phase 2. They just sit there and kill ads.
Healer protection. 0% mana. Out of mana.
Maybe we should split the circles
Healer
up how we
protection
did with the
near death.
healers.
0% health.
So that
Do
we
we
have.
need to split circles up, or do we all go in one circle at a time? Because don't the circles close slowly?
We didn't have any ads in phase
Like one at a
What are you
time, the
talking
circles will
about?
close on phase 3, so it's good for all of us to be in one, and then move to the next, and move to the next.
They don't
Well, if you stand
close. They just
on
stop
the-
giving you the clearance of the debuff, basically.
Gotcha.
And you can stand on the inside of any of the circle, like on the boss side of it, and still reach all the other 3 circles. So, if we are like, I did this split before and it was good. With like,
And I can't. I'm melee, so like if I run into one circle and everyone tanks something on the opposite side, I've got to run across to get to the other circle where I can actually hit ads and stuff.
So I got that wrong. It's Prey of the Week you need a buddy for. Carrion Swarm you do actually have to leave.
But Carrion Swarm's only like 2 or 3 yards gap, right? For it to not hit anyone else at least. 2, yeah, so.
So Sparky, in the run that you did they split people up into the different circles, or did they use the shift as a group in each circle?
It was more just separating.
It's not that big of a, for the Carrion Swarm, it's not, you don't have to be super far. You just have to be away from anybody.
One big group makes the Carrion Swarm pretty challenging though. For me, I guess, I don't know. We did group assignments and it was good, I guess either way.
I think what we should do is, I know everybody wants to pump numbers into the boss, but just focus the ad.
I'm going back.
100%
Yeah, I would say if you see ads, just call it out. Because I don't think anyone was calling out the ads.
I'm looking at the DPS meters, and there's a few people that only DPS the boss, so let's just set up.
I didn't even see them. That's the thing, I didn't see them.
No, for sure, tab target or something if need be.
Yeah, if you... In phase 2, if we have ads up, we do need to get the ads down. So if you have ads next to the circle that you're in and a tank has them, try to start burning them down, get off the boss, get onto the ads, then go back to the boss. The screeching terrors are the ones that we're needing to get down. The other ones spawn and despawn. They hit you once, they're go away.
Yeah, his mirrors will just come in, give you 1 smack, and then leave. But we had at least... I know I had 5 of those ads on me, but even before we went to, just as we were going to phase 2.
Alright, so let's do this. Striper, Sparky. Okay, Sparky, you've already got a diamond. Oreo's got a square.
But those ads shouldn't spawn if you're stacking, right? Am I...
Yeah, they shouldn't. That's as long as you have one other person next to you, those ads shouldn't spawn.
Alright, so all of our tanks now have marks on them. So if they call out, I have a bunch of terrors that need to go down, or you call out, I got terrors on me, call out your mark, Striper your diamond, Apricot's triangle, Sparkmaster your star.
I'd say mark them if you can too, so we can just focus them down.
Yeah, so call out your mark and say I have a lot of screeching terrors on me, or a lot of screeching terrors on, diamond, a lot of screeching terrors on stars, so that way we can, target towards you and AoE those guys down.
Where's Elf?
Also, look around. If you're not standing next to somebody, fix it.
Buddy, find a buddy. Elf, you alright?
I know they were having internet problems.
Yeah, mine dropped earlier, right as soon as we started to pull.
I know, I saw you went, you went offline.
Yeah, I still had Discord, but WoW quit.
Does anybody know what's going on with Elf?
I just texted him, trying to see what's going on.
While we're waiting, this guy actually made a good point for melee in that ad phase. Save your CDs. I've been popping my CDs as soon as I started, so I'm gonna start saving them for those screeching terrors.
Yeah, any type of debuffs that you guys can put on the boss. Tia, could you call out once the phase is about to shift for us and just let us know? Because any debuffs you can put on him at that point, refresh those. For phase 2.
Oh, it's at 70, right?
The ads keep killing me when I pop wings.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm only gonna use it on the boss.
There we go. Elt's back.
It's hard to get thread on 3 or 4 screechers. Shadow protection portions.
I'm gonna put a feast down while we're waiting, guys.
We just had a feast.
It was
Oh, there
already
was
done.
one. Okay, then I will eat my own food. I missed that. Sorry, I was reading back through some notes.
I'm gonna pop world buffs.
I thought. Oh yeah. Alright, T, I got the next set of world buffs.
Sounds good.
I'll be the next couple.
Yeah, just call out before we use that. That way we don't waste stuff. Say, hey, look, I'm going to be putting this down.
Yep.
Might conserve a few extra for us.
Wars blow fears
Hey,
CD as
Elf
well.
is back. Nice.
Okay, so tanks. Once we get to phase 2, call out your screeching terrors and let everybody know to switch to them and burn them.
Full 40 man last I saw LOL.
We'll try it that way this time. Find a buddy, stand on them.
But they didn't raid with
Now, paladins are judging like all the judgments too, so we're helping keep the heals going and keep doing it.
They aren't wrong. We got this. He'll be with Dom.
I think Syrange is my buddy. We've been sticking together.
Alright, we got a pull timer. We'll do that. Okay, let's start moving in.
Don't move past the tank.
Yep, don't go past him.
He's dying this time.
Come on, we got him. I mean, it's progression. We all know how this goes. Ow!
I'm here, motherfucker.
The ads are up. Hard to come and kill him.
Yep. I got one on the boss. Sorry.
That easy.
Everyone on diamond.
That's a star, homeboy.
I'm seeing diamond. You're
Strike first, diamond.
Oh, okay, I've got 2 on star.
No, I'm calling out the what emblem is over.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So everyone can swap.
There we go. That was so much better.
Pepper, you're actually muted. I can hear you in the office, but you're not coming through.
There we are. He's got 3 stacks.
Yeah, there's 2.
That didn't add. Kill ads, kill ads.
Make sure you keep your words rolling too.
It's all.
Only 13 people in skull. Yeah, but here's left off. Next skull. Everyone else skull.
He's right on the boss. You can AoE him. Okay.
Good job. Kill ads, kill ads.
Kill skull.
Before he gets up into the air, kill ads.
Alright, get in a circle. Get in a circle. And get on the buddy if you're getting the carrion swarm.
Hunters do not need to be in the circles.
There we go. Not a single one. That's good.
Remember, you only have to be a couple yards, so you can go to the edge of the circle and it's fine.
Mind controlled.
Okay, we got terrors on star.
Don't kill Giz, please.
Do you see me?
Focus ads.
Ads on star.
Circle diamond. Oh, you got a map.
Another one on Star. Oh, there we go.
Skull.
Okay, we got 3 of them over here.
Are you guys on Az? Do range need to switch over?
Get on Skull. Kill Skull. I go purple diamond.
We lost Sparks on.
Oh.
Alright, this is where it starts to go different for us, guys, so let's pay attention
Okay,
this
I'm
time.
mind
What's
control.
happening.
Spark Masters.
I think there's ads. DC Spark if possible. Possible.
Here we go. Okay, we got terrors on Star.
On his enrage timer and at 60%.
Field wards.
Dawn is mind controlled.
Somebody in this light has swarm because every time I step into it, I get it. So I have to keep stepping out.
It's just when you get close,
Oreo's end seed.
you get extra
We get
stacks
a
of it.
done on Oreo. Thank you.
I don't think we have enough damage on the boss.
Healer protection.
Damn,
No, because I keep having to step out of the light. Every time I step in here, I get swarmed.
Spark Master Spear, thank you.
We're not getting out of phase 2 fast enough. I don't think range should swap. I think we should have melee on those as fast as possible. Those ads.
Yeah, we need range to stay on the boss.
Yeah, they're
he's
still
got a-
spawning like crazy.
He's in phase 2 still, and he has 2 minutes left.
That's weird because it says on mine he has 4 minutes.
Really? I'm seeing 2.
Yeah, I
Yeah, mine's
2 minutes and 25 seconds.
I'd say 4 minutes, 21 seconds.
Reserve 220.
Alright.
Healer
Yeah.
protection RT8 I have aggro.
We'll reload them.
Healer protection RT8.
Alright.
Healer protection healer is dead. Healer
So, what are we
protection
doing wrong, guys?
18.9%.
Let's talk about it. Figure it out.
Healer
Our
protection
We need more
healer is
damage
dead.
on the boss.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I think ads were good for a while.
well, I
It's
think we're
just-
killing each other with the swarm. That's what I think.
So
Yeah.
you can
That's
look
one
at
issue.
your,
There's got to be a way to
Also think
mitigate
we are
that.
gonna
There
try to
is.
have to just
All right,
deal with
check
one
this
stack
out.
of swarm, but
When
just
you're
try
in the
not to
light,
push up ads,
each
get a bunch
one of
stacks,
you
and once we are
who are
within
in the
7
light need
DPS
to
try
take
rune around having 0
a
stacks.
corner, like stand around the edges of the light
Healer protection near death.
and spread out, because you only need to be 2 yards away. But if you're
Right,
close
it's
to
really
that,
not
they
that-
start stacking, and each stack
Right.
doubles its damage. So you go from 300 a tick to 600 to 1200. Like it's multiplicative, or whatever you want to call it.
Exponential.
Right, and I was even thinking if I don't know if that'll even work either. If we leave one light circle open for people with the stacks on them to go and fuck themselves up,
I had it
but
the
that
whole
might
time.
not help
That
either.
is if you get silenced while inside, you have to find
DPS
another
run from
circle.
to circle to fight a ghost,
Exactly.
spawning more ghosts.
I don't know, because I can,
If they aren't grouped
you know,
together.
what I've been seeing as a healer is if I run out and I'm silenced because I'm out of the circle, I'm literally fucking useless for 15 seconds, and then our raid is dying. So it's like I either sit there and watch you guys die, or I just
don't even have to be in the
hurt you
circle.
guys, but try to heal you at the
I'm
same
just standing
time.
on the edge of the circle.
Yep.
Yeah, just want to make sure that the rogues and warriors and hunters are not in the circles.
That's what I'm seeing. Because I can step out and let that insect bullshit drop, but I'm worthless outside the circle. I can't heal shit. I'm fucking silenced.
When the mobs hit the light, they enrage.
Like
No, we can do everything but drop traps when we're not in the circle.
Yeah.
I've been stepping in the circle so I can drop traps.
The mobs also.
the traps.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah, we don't. Hunters don't need the traps. Like range should be on the boss the entire time, and then melee should be able to take out the
Because
ads.
someone had said earlier something about putting traps in the thing. I think that's why she mentioned that because someone had said that earlier.
Okay.
I said you would only need to step in if you wanted to drop a trap on the groups.
I'd rather not lose the.
But yeah, don't do that.
If we can, yeah, we gotta focus the boss the whole time.
Yeah, don't do that. And now I'm looking at the raid. We've got enough circles, so there's only 4 people in each circle. You could spread out, make a square in each circle.
Feast down.
We got a feast down here. Come on.
Because hunters, warriors, and rogues do not need to be in the circles.
So I just watched a quick little video on this, and for phase 2, when he goes up into the air, the tanks are bringing adds to the fountain right in the center there. They're tanking Bal in the center for phase 1. He goes up in the air. Phase 2, and then yeah, I mean, if we can do that, that might help out. Is there any reason why they need to be near the light?
So paladins can hit them?
Yeah, but if the mobs hit the light, they get enraged.
If they're in the light, but they can be next to it.
Yeah, I guess you guys get silenced and then you can't judgment and stuff. That sucks.
The only thing I can do is Divine Storm, Auto Attack, and Crusader Strike.
Same.
That might have to be all that you have to do. I don't know, but that's what I've seen in the video. But we can try whatever.
Wait, can you Divine Storm with silence?
Yeah.
I would say just be out of the circles then.
But
That might be better for. I get your
one
judgment
attack
is your
every
like
10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, our bread and butter is like exorcism, judgment, and without those, most of our kit is gone.
Exorcism's also range though, so like you could
That's
bounce
true.
around a little bit.
But like its power is dependent on me hitting things multiple times.
Yeah.
That lowers its cooldown, raises its damage.
That's right. I'll try it without
have
without exorcism.
Yeah, we just need
Just
I
to.
feel like if you're gonna exorcism and judgment, sit on the back side of the ads closest to where the circles are, and then just kind of like dip in exorcism or judgment, and then dip back out of the circle, DPS, and bounce back and forth like that. Maybe.
Back in your wheelchair.
You know what I mean?
Did you guys eat the feast?
Yep.
Yep.
And like Tia said, we probably need to get out of phase 2 a little quicker because I don't think those ads are going to stop spawning. Like we went from none going into phase 2 to like 15 of them just running rampant. So yeah, range probably just needs to focus on whacking the boss, and then we, tanks, we can try to gather them all up and try to get them in the middle as much as we can, or outside of the circles.
Last time I'm gonna ask about stream, but it feels like a habit of the entire fight. And is that correct? And then when we're
Yes.
something stacks twice or stacks 3 times, but it's still, even when you have it just singularly once on you, get away from the rest of the group, right?
No. Everybody always has it once on them.
Okay, cool. Good shout, thanks.
Alright, yeah, the videos, guys, that I watched, it's saying in phase 2, the Screeching Terrors are up, you do need to get them down, and then go back to damaging the boss, so I don't know who, I mean, if we have some high AoE damagers, that you just call out the tank, and that tank person, if it's by them, they AoE them down, because that's what I'm seeing. It's saying
they're
phase
saying
2,
melee
the
focus
Screeching
on-
Terrors are to be downed. You stop damaging the
by
boss.
melee.
Yeah.
No, if we stop killing the boss, he's never gonna get down.
Alright, so melee
it's kind of like
has to take-
Onyxia. Like, could you imagine if like ranged went off on the ads in Onyxia, that she would never fly down.
Yeah, that's what this fight actually reminded me of, Tia, was the Onyxia time where the ads start coming out, melee have to break those down, but the range stay on Onyxia the whole time.
Yeah. We want to get a fast phase 2 as fast as possible. Like Don's saying, we get overwhelmed, it's gonna suck.
Yes.
Yep.
We are doing this
So-
with only 5 more people than the minimum, so it's gonna be tight anyway. But
We
yeah.
can do it. It was just we kept swapping our focus, and it just wasn't the right way.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, melee now on this breaching terrors with
right way.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
On this with the tanks, if just downing them, range stay on the boss, and once the terrors are down, go back to the boss if you're melee.
Oh man,
Syringe, that doesn't work anymore.
I'll tell you, the ads never completely went down. I was never able to go back on the boss again.
They did at the very end of phase 1. We had none going into phase 2, and then all of a sudden they just started popping.
Yeah, I agree.
Changed recently. Thank you though. Love.
Yeah, that's what Syringe is saying. You can still pull him far away in that first phase.
No,
that way, when
got
he's running
pinched.
back, did it?
Well, I
it
watched him sprint.
He sprints. Okay.
Yeah, I saw him take off. I'm like, where the hell's he going? And I looked up to see if Oreo was dead, and he wasn't. I'm like, oh, okay, it's phase 2. Never mind.
Gotcha. Hard to keep up with all these patches. Oh my god. Alright, we got buffs on us. Everybody here,
Reaction
let's do a
potions,
ready
everyone.
check.
Shadow protection.
Yep.
Oh
You guys have Shadow Ward up on you.
Okay,
Shadow potted up if you got them.
Yeah, I didn't
Scared about the change on your screen in phase 2 melee.
So where is? I'm disconnecting. Hold on a second here.
But that's scary for Pally's Dawn.
Getting enough internet in that igloo
Okay,
there?
cool, I was tripping out about it.
Allie's gonna have to take the bench, like Don said. I don't like how hunters do on Gloof.
Striper, I don't think I need the... Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
I know it's scary.
Alright, so let's just try to get those terrors down this time.
Hey, Sin, I just messaged you on Discord. That's phase 2.
You disconnected?
No, I just messaged you on Discord.
Oh.
Alright, let's
That's
get
phase
Fear
2.
Wars
Someone
up.
said just have the Pallies weave in and out to help with ads and re-up their judgments. Bob and Week is.
Okay, so Oreo just put in here, guys. During phase 2, ranged and healers should divide amongst the northwest and south holy zones, which is the glowing circles. Ranged should be focusing on the boss and somewhat helping on the ads. The main tank should be positioned in the eastern holy zone, the spot Balnazar flies up from, so that they aren't silenced and can taunt. They should tank the ads here, but make sure that the ads are positioned outside of those holy zones themselves so that they do not enrage. Melee should stand outside of the zone and DPS the ads during this phase. Rather than full cleave, you should be focusing down specific ads so that you can minimize how many are up at once. The other tanks should be hopping around between the holy zones, picking up the ads and drawing them to the eastern kill zone. Keep in mind that phase 1 mechanics still persist in phase 2, and everyone is affected by the prey on the weak. Additionally, since he's now flying around, he'll often come within 15 yards of the players, so everyone is eligible for carrion swarm. So, Oreo, you're saying, alright, so if we're looking at it right now, which is the north, west, east, and south? I mean,
We're on the eastern side.
We're
He
on the
flies
east
right
side,
here.
yeah.
we're on the east side. Okay,
So
so
we
then
need
that...
to be getting into the zone on this side.
Alright, so then that means that...
North is towards the bell tower. West
That
is
means
towards the
that
gate.
all of the ads are going to be pulled towards this pathway.
Yep.
Okay, melee will stay over towards this circle that forms. Melee will be damaging them from the circle. The tanks will be putting them outside of that circle so that the melee can damage them. Everyone else who is a caster or a healer needs to be in the other 3 circles. That's pretty much it. We'll try that.
Let's go.
There's something
All
wrong
right.
with the mic. I
Boards up
have been
and let's
trying to
roll.
call
Yep. Everyone on apricot. So tanks are pulling them to this side. Everybody else getting a different circle. So that means, Elf, I think you were assigned this side. You can come
Don
to a
said
different.
no. But he said R. Okay.
Ready.
Oh, no, Don's not ready.
He's ready now.
He said R. And then, yeah. So I don't know if me tanking it in the eastern one would help. I think that's more for like a paladin tank because my taunt is melee. It's not range.
No.
Oh, I think I'm getting this.
Oh God, Eve.
Because you get silenced.
Yep, I just got it.
Your taunt is
Mark,
still
spread out just a little
I
bit.
guess
If we
Mark, spread
have.
out just a little bit.
I don't know where Eve is standing, but he is taking the massive amount of damage.
Can you spread out just a little bit,
Focus ads, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, start marking them.
Focus ads.
Mark slow.
Can we stop stacking on Oreo, please? Go to the back of the tank. The back of the boss or something. Thank you.
And 7 people on skull.
Guys, come on, tab over. Oh, there we go. Eastern.
Take them over to the east side of the house.
Alright, make sure to fill up the ads.
Yeah, I got one of them over here.
Focus up. There we go. Alright, ranged on the boss.
Oh, adds up, good. Here we go.
Got one.
Flex on your
lady.
Don't kill the lady. Don't kill the lady.
Don't kill her, yes, please, guys. We need her.
Just reaching hairs back here a little bit. Bring Screeching Horrors down to the east. Down to
Just
blue.
lost Noxie.
They had on you.
If we have a V-Res, let's get knocked
Bring the
up.
ads down to blue.
Over to blue.
Yeah, I've got it from you there, Striper. I mean, not Striper, Spark.
Okay.
No AoE. No AoE.
Okay, I think I've got this. Oh, yeah. Got it. Just focus the lowest health and then move on to the next lowest health and so on.
Oh, I got weird. Oh, Lily's dead.
I'm trying to rotate Fear Wards on you guys. We got 2 healers down right now.
Oh god, I'm on control.
Ooh. Oreo some seed.
They're all standing in the light. You guys cannot bring them into the light.
I haven't been able to fight them. I'm just been feared for the last while.
We just lost another healer.
Jesus,
Dude, that screeching terror crit me for like 4K.
Protection healer is dead. Wipe it.
Alright, so it's still the screeching terrors we're having issues with, right? They're just getting overwhelming and whacking people.
Yep.
And the fear wards, because we lost 2 of the priests, so we didn't have those going up.
We may need to explain the 2-yard thing. I don't know if everyone is understanding it. I've been seeing a lot of people standing like too close to other people with Carrion Swarm. Like
That circle is pretty good size. I was standing out on the edge of it, away from people, and literally on the tips, where the tips of it is out there, I was still in it.
Yeah, that's for phase 2, but I'm more talking about phase 1. People were doing it as well.
Ray, you were still in it, meaning you were getting multiple stacks of it, or just the one?
I could cast. I wasn't silenced, is what I mean. I was out on the outer edges.
Yeah, we're talking about the swarm. We're not talking about the.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's more circle than what people think when they're trying to use it and be away from people.
Yeah, for sure. So there's plenty of room to spread out. I think you should probably have, 2 casters and 2 healers per circle of those 3 circles.
Hey, guys,
Yeah, I ended up having to switch circles because I got left by myself and started getting in.
I think 2 yards is about this. Stack, but stay around this length. Where Skull and X is in the back. This is how far you should be apart.
Alright guys, Oreo just linked something. Oreo just linked something in Discord as well in the Scarlet Raid channel. If everybody wants to just take a peek at that, I guess it's something on the positioning.
Yeah, it'll show like where we should be standing, what the boss does, their moves, so on and so forth.
Which channel was it in?
Who's popping a repair bot first?
It's the Scarlet Enclave channel.
Yeah, it's an Enclave channel.
It has the diagrams showing for the melee and the ranged healers.
Did I hear something about a repair bot?
Yo, yeah, I can bring you one. I just gotta run back. Sorry, IRL aggro.
That's a long run back.
I'm already red.
Oh, someone put a feast down. Make sure you.
I can put one down.
No, someone
There's
did
one on red.
down. Make sure you.
There's one already down.
That's weird. That diagram you're showing is showing everybody far away from the things that silence them, or take the silence off.
This is something.
That's phase 1.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
If you keep rolling down, Giz, it shows all of the phases. Yep, where everybody should be.
What channel is that in?
It's in the Scarlet.
Enclave.
Scarlet Enclave channel.
Giz, you remember that debuff you said it was lasting for 3 seconds and dropping?
Yeah.
That's the victim debuff. There's 2 sets. That's because someone spread it to you. So now I see what's going on here. I put a little quote inside Discord in Scarlet Enclave with the boss guide.
Yeah, so it looks like Spreader's got to get the fuck out.
Healer protection, 6.1%.
The Spreader debuff lasts for 20 seconds.
So we are supposed to be getting away with that swarm then? Is this what I'm understanding?
There's the victim one that lasts longer, that takes damage, and then there's the one, it's a different debuff. The one with the greener bug and the debuff is the actual one that takes damage.
You're out of mana.
The darker one is the spreader one. So if you get that darker carrying swarm debuff, you need to get out away from people, otherwise you're going to spread it to people within 5 yards.
I assume it's the one where Deadly Boss Mod says spread.
I'm also seeing where
Repbot.
I'm also seeing where in that what was just sent, the healers shouldn't be moving from the circles. Everybody else should. If you go further down into phase 2.
Yeah, I'm not. I haven't had to shift my circle once.
I've had to almost every time. Either because I was by myself, or because I had the carrion and it was just stacking. And once I step out too far out to get away from people, I can't do anything. What I'm reading with the link, it says, if caster becomes infected with swarm, try to spread enough to nullify without spreading. But the DPS to move out to outside the holy zone and get silenced. Temporary DPS loss is better than permanent player death. Healers should stay within holy zones at all costs.
Alright.
That also applies to the stacking mechanic of Carrion Swarm 2. If the person who gave it to you stays next to you too long, it is going to continuously
refresh.
ramp up.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
And if you're in range of 2 spreaders, you get double the stacks. That sucks.
Alright, Oreo, do you need me to give you a repair bot? Oh, you put one down.
I put one down.
Repair bot has the repair bot has the star on it now, guys.
I noticed that I couldn't use my taunt unless I was in the circle.
Yeah, because you're silenced.
Mm-hmm. So trying to drag them over to the east side was kind of a pain.
Oh yeah.
They're not next to a circle.
Some mechanics will still persist in phase 2.
Back.
Does it say how many people can be spreaders each time it's cast?
It says in phase 2, everyone is eligible.
Alright, we'll do a ready check just to see if everybody's back. I know.
I think whoever's close to him gets it. I'm not sure.
Oh, look at that. Okay, I didn't realize you have to be close to somebody or the ad keeps popping up on you and hitting you.
Yeah, the pre of the week or whatever.
Yeah.
On the week.
Carrion Swarm can only be casted on players within 15 to 20 yards of him.
That's why the healers and casters are so far away.
Yeah. And then in phase 2, everyone is eligible because he's flying over you.
R.
I'm here, sorry. I tried clicking it, it went away.
When your Deadly Boss Mod says spread until you lose that debuff. Like for melee, run out of the melee group because otherwise it's giving us way more raid healing.
You still have to stack with someone though. Not too closely, but still give them range.
In phase 1, the healing isn't like crazy. It's phase 2 where like people start taking a whole lot of damage.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like I'm still pretty much full mana when we go into phase 2.
We also need to be calling out the ads faster because it's really hard for range to see anything inside there. There's a lot going on.
If anybody sees it, just call ad.
Yeah, and we should mark it and single target that down. and AoE at the same time.
If there's too many ads to mark right away, like I'll try to mark, but if there's too many ads to mark right away, just target the lowest health, burn it down, target the next lowest, so on and so forth.
I feel like it might be slower to tap target through those instead of just marking them and kill them quick.
Oh, I'm not like
It's
tab.
the only way to
Yeah.
cycle through is just so we can't define it. It's, I don't think we have much other option but to do that.
Unless you have like some sort of add-on. But, yeah.
You could also like, what's it? Focus target. Like if the tank's on Skull, hit F,
which
and
is
you'll target what they're attacking.
I'm here, Striper.
I can mark them. I just need to. I'll mark them and call it out and be like, kill it.
Yes, we are doing good, Bo. You're right. Like I said, it's progression. This happens every brand new raid that we go into. That's why I said, please don't get frustrated about the gear situations at first.
Nax was the only exception to that rule.
Yeah, well, in Nax, even for the first 2 weeks, we didn't get past, I don't think, the second wing, so...
High again. That dance was deadly for a while.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
we had issues in there too, guys, but once we get it, we got it, and we blazed through them. Look at Nax now, you know? Just every phase,
you guys are
all
damaged
starts all
fucking
over
well
again.
For this, a lot, like all of you guys are changing over to the Screeching Terrors, which is good. Big change from when we first walked in. Nobody was doing it, or half of everybody was doing it.
I'm enjoying progression.
Yeah.
Just flowing through it.
Oh, doing good though. All right, so everybody's ready.
Let's ready check one more time.
Shadow protection.
I think we might be...
I have money on who won't be ready. Oh my god, they are.
Who you paying?
You owe me
you
money.
Paying money to?
We're missing Apricot.
You lose, fucker.
Nope, Apricot's here. Alright.
He stocked up on his Modelos.
Full timer 10, there we go.
Bro, this is my last one, dude. I gotta go night-night.
He doesn't want to get locked out again. He'll never hear the end of it.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, got it.
Why is everyone clumping up by me?
Just your hair smells good.
I mean,
Just your hair smells.
Get on Skull.
I thought we were supposed to stack in the back here.
On this part, you need to be within like 5 yards of somebody, because that's where the prey on the weak comes out.
Everybody in Skull.
It's like 5 yards.
3 people on Skull, guys.
That's because they're all on the one that's almost dead.
Too far.
There we go. Gotta get out of the way. 'Cause it's taking back.
We have Skull on us in the back.
Coming.
I'm tanking these guys.
He did.
Everybody.
I got him, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank God.
We got another one for you.
I got him. Oh. Somebody sheep or stun him.
I stunned him.
So I just found out if you put on the max gear, you mess these guys up, and that's why I'm tanking half the time.
Yeah, Sam.
I might have to put my other trinket
doesn't
back
affect
on.
this.
See on dish.
What do I got? Another one. Thank you. Good job, guys. This seems a little bit better.
This is way better.
Mind controlled Noxie.
Please don't kill her, guys.
For you.
What was this, sorry?
We got another one here for you.
Okay, I got it.
Oh,
I'm a circle by myself over here.
Another one.
Okay,
Grab it.
I got a knowledge.
Can we get a battle days on Sim?
Yes, we do.
Genome mind controlled.
I got you, L. Here's another one for you.
Okay, yeah, good job, good job.
Nope, came back to me.
There you go, good job.
Oh, everybody left me. I'm in the circle by myself.
Get to another circle.
Got it.
I was throwing a B-res. Sorry, Genome.
It's okay.
Shit, no energy, fuck.
Wait, I'm by myself in the circle back here.
Oh, I got feared.
What the
Damn
fuck? I'm by myself in the circle back here. Oh, I was like, you like instant.
I was trying to squeeze in that extra
Roxy.
one.
I got feared.
Yeah. These, I don't know, the ads are...
Yeah,
I mean, that was the... Yeah, the terrors are getting us healers for some reason. I don't know what happened on that
and
round.
Mind
If
control.
we spawn with a big heal, then they're instantly on us.
But that was better.
Oh, absolutely. Way better that
Good job,
round.
y'all.
So my question is, the circle of domination, if you step out of it, do you avoid the mind control? Because I feel like I did it twice, but then the third time I got hit. Is that what that is, that countdown?
Circle of domination is the mind control.
Yeah, maybe.
So it is very avoidable then, if you run out of your circle.
I don't think so. I think it's at random. I could be wrong though.
That might
Because
be the
my
thing.
DBM called it out, and I ran out of my circle, and I didn't get hit the first 2 times.
That happened to me too. I was about to get mind controlled and I ran out to go hit a mob and the mind control disappeared.
Yeah, I saw a video. You can run out of it.
Yeah, it looks like the announcement is about 5 seconds before the check happens for the actual MC. So if you see it on you, you can stay still, and then a couple seconds later move. And I think I've done it twice, where once I moved out, nothing happened, and
Yeah, I just
another
got
time
out
I
of
think
the circle.
I moved in too quick. Another time.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm out of the circle already and it's hitting me. Should I go into the circle when it targets me then?
We're coming up on 2 hours, guys, so I know there's a couple of our East Coasters that they raise at 5 a.m., so we might lose a couple. We can still go on if people are willing to stay in, but my request at this point is Genome actually switches over to Bandage, because Oath is one of them, and we're going to lose a healer.
Yeah, I'm about to get off.
Yeah, I know you gotta go, hon. You get up really early. So does Amma. But if
So you want me to go ahead and switch?
Striper, if you could ready check and see if people want to spend at least another 30 minutes in here or so, we can do that. If you don't, then hit no.
I'm off work all week.
You're off work all week, hey?
You've been off work all year, motherfucker.
Nice.
You son of a
Listen,
bitch.
I don't want to hear it, Elf. I work.
You and your
midnight.
fucking snap card, dude.
snap card? You're not making any sense, dude.
Alright, so
You don't know what a snap card is? Don't
Amherst's
lie to
got
me,
one
dude.
more pull in her. Emma's got one more pull in her. Who else is dipping
My
out?
boy has 1,200 a month on that snap card, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
He apparently has a lot of kids.
Okay, we'll call this.
Your fishies.
This will be the last try, guys, for tonight. Like I said, progression week. If we get some people on, enough people on this weekend, and we want to come in here and try again, we can do that. I can sign up. I can put a cleanup sign up, but we do have next on Saturday. So most likely the cleanup day would either be Sunday or Monday.
Also, if there's any interest, I'd love to run dragons and maybe Kazakh like tomorrow. If anyone is free for that.
Yeah, just put up a thing in there. Or I can put up a sign up for dragons tomorrow night if anybody's on.
I think we Jason need more ranged DPS and
Yes.
some more practice.
Guys, make sure you're eating the feast before it disappears.
Yes.
It's real tasty.
But like I said, don't get frustrated.
like
This
this.
is how it goes. Progression weeks. Takes a little time to learn these fights, and obviously this raid is a lot harder than some of the ones that are out there already.
Oh yeah. So what I was saying during that fight, yo, my exorcisms went from critting for 7,000-8,000 to like 13,000-14,000 from wearing the undead gear from Max.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so if you
Feels good.
wanna throw that on, it's really gonna help with those ads. It won't help with the boss though, unfortunately.
My heal bonuses for people getting hit by undead really help too. I was noticing that some of them refresh now for that fight.
Yeah. But just watch Discord for the weekend, because we may put a sign up, like I said, just to do some cleanup for anybody who's interested on Sunday or Monday before the reset. Come in here and practice some more on bowels, and if we get past them, then we'll keep moving on, but we'll set a timer on it as well.
Is your mic sitting on your stomach?
Let's get some raid buffs out.
Someone's got a rumbling tummy.
Yeah, who's got their tummy rumbling?
Yeah. It's not a happy tummy.
Is that loud that it comes over your
Some
mic?
more salary.
Yeah, seriously.
Roughage. More roughage.
What's all that fish?
Just
All
get
the
some laxatives.
Oh, Maria's is right. We shouldn't make Elixir of Demon Slaying. They're expensive right now. It'd be actually sick for this boss.
I got some in the bank, I think.
Yeah, 200 attack power to this boss with everyone having it on. That'd be crazy.
Ooh,
Now, is that for only melee, or...?
It's
Which one
melee
is that
and
one?
well, except for no casters, but like hunters and melees.
Is this boss considered undead? I don't think so.
No, he's
No,
a demon.
his little friends are.
Yeah, we're also missing some really high DPSers in here tonight too, guys. So that's Hakasha, Sam. We're missing 3 of our top tier people. So you got, I mean, for personal reasons, obviously, but
Decant ain't here either.
does make a difference.
And Decant's not here either.
Decant, yeah, we got 4 of our main hitters out that are ranged. Well, Hakasha's not ranged, but 3 of them: Celeste, Decant, and Sam.
So that's all we really need LMAO.
Phase 2 would be a lot easier with that extra DPS per second. Just like,
We should get Poland pretty soon here.
Is there something I can do to take less damage? Because I am getting threatened like crazy now.
Well, I just changed the trinket so that I can do an extra 150 attack power for those ads.
alright, we got Shadow Ward up, yep.
That trinket works on the boss too. It's demons and undead.
Right,
Oh,
Priest,
I
let's
love
get
it.
our fear wards up, and let's keep, as long as we're alive, Sparky, Oreo, Apricot, I'll keep trying to get it on Striper too when my cooldowns are up.
Tia, your wife carries you. Sad face.
Alright, ready check again maybe?
Let's roll.
Old timer. Yeah.
Roll out, Autobahn.
Grant is Beast XD.
Roll out. I can't even do it. I'm so weak right now.
I'm sorry.
Old timer.
We don't need a pull timer. We just need to go.
I just need to.
I need one.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, got one.
Just waiting for Elf. His healer. Oh, no.
Hey, are you fucking telling on me, dude?
He's here.
What to do?
Bro, what is snitch?
Just making ready. Make sure you're ready.
Nah, you were telling on me, dude.
Trying to get to your bed, you know, but somebody's sensitive. Somebody's all sensitive.
Oh no, you were telling on me, dude.
Guys, walk by.
Tell big hug.
Would you like a hug?
All right,
let's clear comms.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, stop talking to me.
What happened there?
Sorry.
Damn, all good. All right, we got
Terror up. We got a terror up.
Yep, I got it. Diamond.
Guys, let's watch our threat meters too on this, because I think some people might be pulling a little.
Yeah, these ads are. I hit them once and they come on me.
Yeah, just. Oh my god. Elf, where are you? Oh, there you go.
He's out of range for me. Dude, I had to run.
He was for me
I got
too.
the fucking swarm, dude.
Nice little ladies.
Alright, phase 2.
Okay, knock down the ab.
Finish down.
Kill a diamond.
Oh. Can't reach him from where you are.
I'll back him up a little bit if I can.
Wrong circle. Come east circle for the ads.
Yep.
Healer protection. 9.1% mana. Out of mana.
Thank you.
Getting everybody on Sin.
Kill Skull. Skull changed over to. Okay, I got it.
Oh, that's a lot of swarm.
Oh, I got feared again. Damn it.
Hey, remember, rogues
that
and
terror.
warriors, don't be anywhere near the light.
We lost a healer.
On the opposite side of that.
Be res if we can.
Okay.
Yeah, viewers, please.
I got 40 seconds on you guys.
Healer protection.
I'm dead.
He's coming up.
Pretty sure.
Healer protection. 9.3% mana. Out of mana.
I got mine controlled.
Healer protection. T8 I have
I got ad.
Mind control. Nana.
FFS. Healer protection. 3.9% mana. Out of mana.
I got
I
feared
got
again.
1 second on taunt. Yeah.
Should do something. Oh, like you just use.
Goddess
You don't
Goldwalker
use traps.
Swarm stacks too.
You just use your shooting materials. Nation. I don't know what that means, but I'm looking at this.
Health down.
Oh, fucking another tattletale.
Feared. I can always tell when little lady's dead. Damn it.
I don't know.
Protection RT8 I have aggro.
Those things fucking suck.
Brickmaster, I got a fear ward on you. Oh, Cookie's beating my ass.
There's so many ads over here. Holy cow.
Healer protection.
We got 3 here now.
Alex is just doing damage over there.
Sun's mind control.
Healer protection.
So it told me I had Circle of Domination. I just walked away from it and never got it.
Same.
I just switched Circle.
Yeah, ranged, you can go. So if you're ranged, you can go.
Not
right
see
in
mind
the
control.
Healer protection.
to block it.
Out of mana. Healer protection RT8. I have aggro.
Oh, we lost Oreo.
Yes. Everybody's dead anyway.
I'm dying.
Yeah. Well, decent attempt. I mean,
I think we have it down. I think we just don't have enough range DPS.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that thinks that?
Mind control.
I think we have it down.
Yeah.
Percent. That's not too bad. 12 more percent, you would have faced over.
I'm with there. I'm right there with you. I don't think we have enough range.
Healer protection. Healer is dead.
How many?
How many healers do we have overall? 3? 4?
4. We have 4 healers.
Oreo, I'm not a healer.
I literally had
There's 5. I wasn't even included.
Oh, 5.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there's
we
5
have
healers.
5. We have 4.
5. We had
I don't
Elk,
know.
Noxie, Bima, me, and Thor.
Maybe we should have had, instead of Geno, maybe we should have had saving you. Maybe.
That's one of those range.
No, Cattle Priest is ranged.
Oh, I was thinking he was a healer.
Yeah, but Geno's not fully geared yet. I think that's the issue.
Oh, we know for next time then. I
I
know it's pretty good though.
Yeah,
I think we
so.
are
Awesome still.
From overall, from what you guys are seeing, let's talk about what we think we're doing wrong, or what we did right.
Yeah, I fought a good spot
I think we're onto something like the mind control, leaving the circle and going to a different one, because like Ray was saying and I was saying, and whoever, I think it was Giz, like I'm dropping most of them as long as I'm not running into who it says is mind control, the circle.
Okay. So are you staying in the circle you're in if you're mind controlled then, or are you moving?
I just moved to a different circle and didn't get
I
it.
moved to a different one.
And also ranged if you're, or actually, our hunters, if you're outside the circle and you're getting the mind dominance thing, you can step into the circle and block it. So it's the opposite for us.
Yeah, it didn't work. I tried.
It
didn't
worked
work.
for me. I
Did
walked
it?
into the
Maybe I
circle
just
and waited
wasn't fast
until. Did you count down? Because it shows a timer on the screen, how long the
Yeah.
minutes is gonna go.
Yeah, I saw the
waited
little
in there.
timer.
I don't think we're
It got
doing
me.
anything
Maybe I
wrong.
stepped out a minute too soon or something.
Is it also
Yeah,
coming
for
from the
phase
circle?
Yeah, I gotta stop.
I think we just need more DPS.
Yeah. I think that
So-
last 2 fights we had a lot more going right than we did going wrong.
I think so too.
Yeah.
For phase
more,
2, I
more
think.
range DPS and like one more healer, I think will be gold.
Yeah, for phase 2, I want to change up the tank situation. I don't think it's great for a rogue to sit and do the tanking for the phase 2 portion of it. If we had like a paladin or somebody that can taunt from a distance, would be a little bit more easier, I'd find. Whereas rogues, they gain quite a bit of threat just from their sinister strikes and quite a bit of mobility, so it'd be easier for me to pick up the adds and bring it to the main tank in that area.
Yeah,
I feel like a paladin would be huge in that
yeah, Blaze
situation.
isn't here tonight either, guys. Like I said, we're missing like 5 people of our core rating.
Oh, absolutely. But for next time, a paladin in that situation would be huge because they got ranged taunt, and then they've also got avenging shield that'll use that'll also gain a lot of threat for them as well.
Paladins don't have ranged taunt until Burning Crusade.
Oh?
Yeah, this is just a regular taunt. You got to be in melee range.
Okay. Still though, same thing. We can still get the rogues hit.
Paladins are stuck in the circles for most of it.
Yeah.
With the silence.
I mean, but
Well,
now
yeah.
everybody at least sees the fight, because literally that's the same repetitious stuff. Those screeching terrors and the stuff's going to be up through all the phases. I mean, you literally just have to mitigate all of that. I mean, the 3rd phase is all about burning the boss. The infernals are getting held by an off tank. If you don't have a circle that's clearing your debuffs, you run to the infernal. It's basically that same stuff. So now everybody knows, what's happening. We've seen it. Thanks, Covers. Ben, I'm in Stormwind. If you need that enchant, hun, if you want to come to me.
I also want to point out that as a rogue tank, I'm dodge and parry, and I get a fat 20% dodge debuff in this place. Scarlet Domination, chance to dodge is reduced by 20%.
Yeah, and I think it's 3% more hit
Yeah.
for you as well.
So that's probably a bad idea for me to tank in that situation again. I don't know.
Progression. We're learning.
Yep, absolutely. That's why I'm bringing it up. Absolutely.
I'm trying to.
We did.
Should we skip Nax this weekend and just do this again?
I wouldn't mind.
Anybody who's not a tank has 100% chance to be hit by these mobs unless it's like Tia with all that shit tons of dodge.
Yeah, I have a shit ton of dodge normally, like with just main gouge and blade dance. I go up to like 100 and something %.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about that Tia, but I mean, we're still trying to get some OTSs in the guild, and skipping that would take away from the splinters and stuff for a week. So,
I'd rather do Nax on Wednesdays and then do this on weekends when we have more of our power players in.
And it's weekends. Yeah, we can stay for longer than 2.
Nax we can probably clear with the lower group, even if we have to go down to hard mode 2 on Wednesday.
yeah, and I'm down for that this next week if you guys want to, if you want to flip flop them, and we will just put Nax on Wednesday, and we can do new raid on Saturday, because normally that's what we normally do. Just because it's progression, we put it this way. I mean, we know we had to come in. We're looking. We're getting some stuff put together. Everybody watching videos. We got information. But if next weekend works better for the big raid and we do Nax on Wednesday, I'm fine with that. And like you said, Sonic, if we don't get enough turnout and we have to bump it down to hard mode 2. Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Night,